Welcome back to Diablo Immortal. Many topics to touch on today, starting with some items regarding the update. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I updated my game yesterday, I logged back in, and my character itself looked completely default. The cosmetic changes that I made to my character were reset, and they were not saved anywhere. I actually had to go to the barber and recreate the cosmetic look I wanted for my character. Really curious if that happened to you guys as well. Let me know in the comments below. In addition, I wanted to dive really quickly into a few of the events and speak on Hope Resurgent. I've had a lot of new and free-to-play players come forward saying that they really do like this event, that it's helpful to them on their account, and that's what we were kind of talking about in yesterday's video. Just many people saying that they actually really do like this light version of Hope Resurgent. Now you can get your gems up to 2 to 3 or 3 to 4. Where whales, bigger spenders, or even people like myself aren't able to actually get our gems up to 5 stars. So Hope Resurgent, not a complete bust, especially for some of those people. Now we do have, again, Winds of Fortune going on. I still have yet to do this. If you don't do Winds of Fortune by 9/3, it will auto trigger and start for you, probably on one of those final days. So make sure you use it on a day that you're gonna actually be participating in the game more than other days. And Conqueror has dropped inside of the game today for any of you that are looking to participate in this PvP type match and get those battle points along the way. Now let's dive on over to the forums for Diablo Immortal, and I just wanted to say there's so many topics here that are continuously being brought up time after time. The same things like matchmaking in Battlegrounds. Fix your game, at least make a post about it with the constant crashing. Pay to win much, don't bother with this game. These are topics that have been coming up for years inside of the game. First of all, pay to win much, don't bother with this game. First of all, I completely disagree with this. Yes, it's pay to win, but there's so many things you can do inside of this game, even as a free player. I know so many free-to-play players that get the most out of this game and completely love it. So I think that that is actually just a garbage thread, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's pay to win, but you know what? Most mobile games now are anyways. You got to find your way around that if you want to be a free-to-play player, and there are definitely ways. On top of that, we got fix your game, at least the constant crashing. I don't get this. So I play on my PC, where I very, very rarely will crash. I play on my iPhone 14, so this phone is over 2 years old right now. I play on this, and I never, ever crash. And I play on this. This is my old, cheap iPad. I got this iPad 3-4 years ago, and it was like $300 on Amazon. I didn't even reset the cover. I literally got it to play Diablo Immortal. Here, it will crash every half hour, 45 minutes, hour or so, depending on what I'm doing inside of the game. But it's device specific. This is my my weakest device. It's gonna crash on here sometimes. This device is okay. 2-year-old phone, an iPhone 14, it doesn't crash. And PC, yeah, the PC client is a little bit buggy. It's not the most optimized. It will once in a blue moon. But like, again, I think that the complaint here to fix your game about the constant crashing, I think it's more of a device issue than anything else. And thoughts on matchmaking in Battlegrounds. I mean, this has consistently been an issue. Blizzard's consistently trying to improve this to make it better. And I mean, Battlegrounds is Battlegrounds, man. You're going to go in there and you're going to be matched against people that are bigger whales. And in a pay-to-win game where you have competitive PvP, you're going to run into those type of issues. I mean, just think about it. If you're someone that is a free-to-play player and you're really good at the game, you just optimized your class, you min-maxed everything, and you've practiced your heart out. If you then get yourself up to the levels where you're going to be playing against whales who also play a lot and are maybe on the same level as you, they're going to have an advantage because of the pay-to-win mechanic, because of their gem levels, their legendary gem levels, and it's just going to be more difficult for you. That's where the issue is going to come in, and matchmaking is going to struggle. Now, I just saw this thread as well, which is actually quite interesting, from Main Famous 438, talking about this deal that popped up in the shop. And just so you guys know, for context, I buy the $5 battle pass. You get the cosmetic and all the rewards along the way. I think it's great value. I'll get it every single time. This is a pretty sweet offer that's being given right here. $4.35. Let's call it $5. 40 legendary crests, 30 gem power, 80 aspirant keys, 50 telluric pearls, and then 4 of each normal gem type. I think this is a huge value for the $5, and these are the type of offers, and I believe that come to some of the newer players or players that are maybe returning to the game. They try and do something that entices players to dive back in to purchase something. It says here, you unlock Battle.net was successful. Use the button to claim the items. Bought this for $4.35. I think it's really worth it. I could be wrong. What do you guys think? I'm like 2 months into the game, and I got my first BSJ and Roiling Consequence, both 2 stars. Oh, and I'm using Demon Hunter, so I got one guy suggested. Okay, so he's got 2 of the best gems inside of the game. You got the event going on inside of the game now where he can actually make those 2-star gems and turn them into 3-star gems. And he's got legendary crests. He could run with it as well. So, I mean, this looks like a huge win. I wish this pack came to my game. And lastly, for Reddit, we have some speculation that we're going to be seeing a Mirror Jewels event coming on September 10th. Going through some historical data on when these things are dropped, on Wednesdays, etc., etc. We have Tool 46662 saying that they believe it's going to be coming on September 10th. And I agree with No Stretch right down here, who says, just keep 10 crests ready to go. And that's the best thing that you can do. Always have 10 legendary crests in your back pocket. September 10th, that would be awesome if we get the event. And let's actually see if that correlates with some of the events going on inside of the game right now. And the events that I'm talking about take place over at the Elder Rift, because you now have the really great opportunity to narrow down any 5-star and 2-star gem drops to a 50% chance of dropping whatever that single gem is that you want. So if we take a look over here, they're suggesting that this is going to be happening on the 10th of September, which is only like 12 days from today. And this event right here, legendary drop, this is going on for 25 more days. So if we do get ourselves the opportunity to have a Mirror Jewels event, it would, if in that time, happen, and we could have our better chance of getting whatever gems we want. It may be a time that I run more than just the 10. I'll run the 10 every single time for Mirror Jewels, no matter how many times it kicks me in the butt and gives me all 1 stars. It's still a good opportunity. It's still better than running 10 legendary crests and getting 10 1 stars. At least I'm getting 20 of them. But it would be really cool if a Mirror Jewels event drops inside of this. It would just better the odds. As you can see right here, I'm sitting on 60 legendary crests, and I typically like to do live streams when I get 100. So I'll probably, I don't typically buy packs in the shop that are just for legendary crests and bundles and things like that, but I may do that just so that we can have something like that with this event going on, because it'll guarantee me, like if I get this one right here, $50 gives me 30 legendary crests. Also gives me 36 normal gems and the aspirant keys. I don't care about the aspirant keys, but you know, it would give me those legendary crests, getting me very close to that 100, so we could kind of do that big event. I could do that during the Mirror Jewels event as well, almost guaranteeing myself multiple Blood-Soaked Jade gems. And let's see what I need to get those upgrades for Blood-Soaked Jade. All right, as you can see here, we need a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more Blood-Soaked Jade gems, not including the gem power, to get this thing up to a rank 7. Okay, we're at rank 6 plus 8%. Maybe it would be a better idea for me to do something like a Roiling Consequence, because then all I need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it would be more wise for me to try and start working all of my gems from rank 5 to rank 6. That could be my Roiling Consequence. It could be my Colossus Engine. It could be my Blood Flow gem, my Bottled Hope. Look at this, actually. The Bottled Hope has more into it than I thought. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more into Bottled Hope. That would get me to rank 6 over there. Those are probably the better choices for me. So potentially look at this, I even have some more into Gloom. I didn't even realize that. So we got 1 into Gloom. Maybe I should be going and working on these ones and not the Blood-Soaked Jade, although the Blood-Soaked Jade gem we know is going to be like a forever gem inside of the game. For me to get 11 copies of this, it's going to take quite a bit of time, where I'd be able to get 2 gems, 1, 2, up to a rank 6, or get my Blood-Soaked Jade up to a rank 7, basically in the same amount of time. Now, I did put 1 into my Blood-Soaked Jade because 1 had randomly dropped in an Elder Rift. So what I may actually do is switch the drops to a Roiling Consequence, a Colossus Engine, or a Blood Flow gem, and start working on them to get to rank 6 if I do run Legendary Crests. Let me know what you guys think. If you're veteran players, if you're new, free to play, or big spenders, what are your thoughts there? Would you get 2 gems up to rank 6? Or would you get 1 up to a rank 7? Guys, hope you're enjoying Diablo Immortal. Great opportunities inside of the game. Tons of fun to be had and tons of classes to play. Make sure you subscribe for daily Diablo Immortal videos. Can't even say it. And have a great day, guys.